Hello, my name is Rosalia. Here I want to tell you about the content of a book that makes me interested in it. The title of the book that I write is The Art of Living by Epictetus. This book contains a collection of teachings for one's self-control, to fight emotion and self-control, and much more. For more details, see the following video. The Art of Living is modern interpretation of the teachings of Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers from ancient Greece. The book has been rewritten by Sharon Label in a language that is light, poetic, and reflective. Instead of a literal translation of the original text, Label chose to present the essence of Epictetus' teachings in the form of wise quotes and short meditation that directly touch everyday life. And the first one is self-control is the key to freedom. Epictetus taught that the key to true happiness is to distinguish what we can and cannot control. We cannot control the weather, fate, or the action of others, but we can control our own thoughts, attitude, and reaction. True freedom comes when we stop expecting the world to work the way we want it to and start accepting it for what it is. The second is living in harmony with nature and reason. Stoicism is living in accordance with a reason and human nature. This means living with awareness, honestly, courage, and inner peace. Epictetus emphasized the importance of accepting reality, not complaining about it. Do not ask for events to happen the way you want them to happen, but want them to happen the way they should, and you will be happy. Next is virtue is the true goal. In Stoicism, success is not about wealth, position, or popularity, but moral integrity. A wise person would rather lose wealth than lose self-respect. It is better to fail as an honest man than to success as one who sacrifices principles. And next is Stoic exercise. Strengthen the soul. Epictetus invites his readers to train the mind and heart to be ready for loss, drive, and suffering. This includes exercise such as premeditation, malorium, or imagining bad things before they happen, and daily reflection. If you love someone, remember that they are mortal, not loved by grasping but by embracing. And next is guard speech and talks. Our speech and talk reflect who we are. Epictetus encourages us to speak only when our words are useful. He also warned against getting too wrapped up in gossip or complaints. Speak only when your words are better than silence. And the last is philosophy is a lifestyle, not a theory. For Epictetus, philosophy was not to be debated in the classroom, but to be lived in the marketplace, at home, amidst in the trail of life. Don't teach philosophy with words, teach it with your life. And the prose of this book is simple and beautiful language, suitable for general readers, no background in philosophy required. And next is full of practical wisdom. Its teachings are immediately applicable to dealing with stress, anger, disappointment, loss, or life disappointment. And the next is universal and real time. Although written thousands of years ago, its content is a very relevant to the modern world of depression and anxiety. Next is value gained after reading in this book. Increasing self-awareness helps to recognize what is worth fighting for and what needs to be let go. And next is emotional resilience. forms a mentality that's not easily destroyed when facing challenge. And next, virtue as a life priority instills the importance of being a good person, not just worldly success. And why is this book recommended? Since life often does not go as planned, this book is an inner guide to staying calm, strong, and wise in the face of it all. It is suitable for anyone who feels trapped in the busyness of the modern world and want to get back to the core of life. And ideal to read as a daily devotional, teaching material for philosophy teachers, or a source of personal reflection for student and working professionals. And so, amidst the hustle and bustle of a world that often leaves us weary and disoriented, Epictetus comes like a quiet voice in the midst of a storm. He didn't promise an easy word, but he showed us that we can be calm inside even when the world outside is shaking. He taught us that freedom is not about running away from the problems, but about not being engulfed by our own reaction. That true happiness is not about what we have, but who we are when everything is taken away from us. Today maybe we can challenge the world, but we can choose one thing: to live life wisely with a clear heart and with a quiet courage. And that is the art of living. Don't just talk about philosophy, live it. Show the world that you have learned to live. And well, that is all the summary of the story from the book I read entitled The Art of Living by Epictetus. And thank you all.